Good morning, everyone. Brian here with BMK Retro Gaming. This morning I review for you guys of the Atari 7800 original library game, Dig Dug. Now, it was developed in 1981 and released in 1982 by Namco with the arcade cabinet original. And, among others, it was also ported to the Atari VCS 2600 and the ColecoVision, not to mention the Atari 5200. At some point we'll get around to reviewing all of them. For today, though, it's the Atari 7800 port, which was developed and released by Atari in 1987. So, anyway, I have a loose copy of mine. I just got this last week, as a matter of fact, from the my local game exchange retailer, so still a bit new. Here we go, 1987, Atari Corporation, trademark of Namco Ltd. And manufactured under license by Atari Corporation. Anyway, let me see. Paid about, before tax, about $7.99 for it. Not a terrible price. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and toss it into the my Atari 7800, and we're going to take a look at some gameplay. There we go. Okay, so just put on the easy mode. Basically, the whole concept is that you are supposed to be dealing with these enemies who happen to be, whoa, no, you ain't doing me that way. The developers at Namco apparently had this idea that they could, create a game which would be, they'd seen how the, they'd seen how the, maze game genre, you know, with, I don't think so, with, like, dot munching mazes and others in the maze game genre had become pretty popular over time, so they decided to go ahead and create a new spin on the concept, which would be using digging with Dig Dug to allow you to make your own mazes. Well, potentially. The red things, they're kind of tomato looking with goggles, are called pukas, while the green dragon looking things which can breathe fire are figars. Well, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but I put it on the super easy level here, so it's not taking me much to handle them. Well, not first. Of course, since the figars can breathe fire, it gets tougher. Oh, what to do when they come after you like that? Good question. Can't say I have a great answer. They basically will do that just about any time that you, anytime you manage to get going. It's just pretty simple. You use your, joystick, or if you happen to be playing with gamepad like I am right now, my Atari, my Hyperkin Ranger controller happens to be how I'm playing it. Makes it a bit easier. You just use the joystick or the directional pad for that, depending on what you're playing with. And you use the button, side fire buttons, or the one button as on this one to control your air pump. Besides, and then the air pump, once you get them, will, well, it also enables you to, how do you say, you just keep pressing the button to pump it. These guys can get pretty aggressive after a bit. But that can work to your advantage too if you pump fast enough. So the idea was to allow you to create your own mazes with your digging ability. And other than that's a simple game. Besides killing them with your pump, you can also, if you happen to be very skillful, you can dig around to a point where they will be crushed by rocks as you have them pass straight under falling rocks. Like so. And he's going to escape me, isn't he? You get points for killing them, but you also get points, and that varies in value, but you also tend to get points for things like, darn, killed myself. You also get points for just for, the point values vary for killing them, but you also get points for just digging. 10 points for each thing you dig, as a matter of fact. I don't know how they can do that. That's like a ghost type of ability, and I don't know, at least how else do you phase through everything? And he wanted to escape, huh? I find it to be a pretty good game. It's a simple enough concept, but one which actually works well. Of course, since I have it on the dead easiest setting, there's no way I can lose much. As I was saying before, it has great graphics and sound. It's not a bad looking game. It's not a bad sounding game either. Happens to be pretty nice, really. And the Atari 7800 does a very good job with porting this. It's not a bad port by any measure I could tell you guys about. Try to beat me up top, but it won't work. You get an extra life at every at 20,000 points, and then at 50,000 points, and after that at roughly every 50,000 points thereafter. Bye-bye. Not sure if my manner of playing the game is like anybody else who might do so successfully or not. I'm just trying my best to get a handle on it. So far I found just waiting for them to make their move is pretty much the easiest way to deal with them. Of course, if I didn't have this set to super easy, it'd probably be different, but oh well. Of course, the last one is always going to try to run away before you nail him. Music is also kind of important in this game. The musical cues, things like when you've been taking enough time that they're going to get more aggressive and really start coming at you. The music kind of cues you about that. Mostly by a certain tone and tune that starts to increase the tempo and beat of the music. It does have good music, you know. Which is kind of a rarity for Atari 7800 games because most did not take advantage of having the extra pokey sound chip in the cartridge. I think only 2 did. Let's see, Ball Blazer, and I forget what the other one was. Okay. Getting more aggressive on me now. Come on, you little punks. I find it kind of interesting in a way, how that your Dig Dug character actually does have just an air pump as a weapon. Seems like a kind of interesting weapons choice. And well, didn't quite make it to 20,000, so no extra life. But good game. And I think you guys get the idea with the gameplay by now. Don't want to drag the video out for too long. Not on a game that's pretty simple to start with. Anyway, that was Dig Dug, a 1987 original library game for the Atari 7800, and as I said, it's pretty good. Even if you start off like I did on the easiest difficulty setting, it doesn't take it too terrible long to begin to become a bit more of a challenge. But it is okay, though. Now, my preferred YouTubers, Phil with his channel, The No Swear Gamer, William Hunter, Retro Sutra, I think it's called. Maybe he means for it to be said Retro Sutra. I don't know. Maybe he'll comment and tell me how I'm supposed to pronounce it. And Retro Comparisons all have nice videos featuring this game. As a matter of fact, Retro Sutra and Retro Comparisons both have videos comparing and contrasting this particular the Atari 7800 port of Dig Dug to the others, or at least to various others, and there were quite a few ports of it. So I'll leave links for all their videos for you guys down there, and I will leave the link to the Wikipedia article for anyone who may care to read up on the game further. Anyway, if you enjoy my channel's content, please like, share, and subscribe. And please leave any questions, comments, or suggestions down in the comments section below. You guys take care, have a good morning, and I will see you again in my next video.